You just saw the first game of the Bernard Clark Jr. era. And the team's got some new things going this year. They put names on the back of the jersey. They've got some new mottos. They've got some new uniforms. But Sam, is it a new product on the field? It's been tough for the 3 years I've been here at school. But with the new head coach comes new hope. What do we expect?
Well, you know what? I think you talked about those mottos, and that's exactly what's happening here. It's going to be a culture shock. And you're right. For the past 3 years, Robert Morris, for the past, for the past 4 years that John Banaszak was at Robert Morris, the culture was a really bad offense. If we're being brutally honest, they were consistently one of the top 5 worst offenses in the nation. And they came out this past week, and that was the biggest shock. And that was how you knew as Colonials Nation's Colonials fans that this team was new. The team was first in third down conversions in the nation this past week, converting 72% of them. Didn't allow a single sack and had 257 passing yards, which was good for 25th best in the nation. There was 28 points despite the large margin of defeat. Is something that you should be excited about as a Colonials fan.
And the offense does excite me. It sounds great, but being here, defense has been the staple of our program. Despite all the losses, it was like, man, if we could get an offense, we can win games. However, that was the best offensive performance we've had in a long time, and we lost. This weekend, we play Virginia State. Do we expect our defense to show up, and do we expect to win this game?
Well, if we're being specific, it was the best offensive performance in 5 years, David. And the reason you shouldn't be worried about the defense is there's 3 names that I'm thinking of. The first one is Adam Wallett. Adam Wallett will be an All-NEC linebacker. He was preseason All-NEC. He's a great leader on that team. He's actually on the team's leadership committee. Alongside him is also preseason All-NEC defensive lineman Amir Fenwick, who was the only All-NEC player this past season for Robert Morris. They're going to be great defensively, but that third name is Bernard Clark Jr. When he coached at Albany, they had the 7th best defense in the nation. That's his strength right now, and he brought a lot of guys with him that he believes are going to make that defense better. And there's some youth in there. You saw Barry Amos really struggle defensively at the strong safety position, but they're guys that once they find their footing, and especially in this game against Virginia State, the Division II opponent, it's going to be a really great game to find that footing, and then I look forward to seeing the defense improve week to week.
So it sounds like the offense has turned the tides, and our defense is certainly still going to be there with some of the names that you mentioned. We're talking All-NEC caliber players. So for the fans that are going out this weekend to see the new team, what should they look for, and should they expect a win over Virginia State?
If you're looking for something specifically to look at, it's not even what's on the field. It's just the energy, it's the atmosphere, because with this new Robert Morris team, something that's just different is the competitive nature, the intensity, the excitement. I mean, you're going to see it from these players. Not only do they go out every game now expecting to win, they expect to win 56-0. And I have without a doubt that they're going to show up and really take it to Virginia State. Not only because his offense is great, but because they're not going to take this team lightly. They're going to go in and they're going to expect to come in every single down and play hard and make a statement, especially in front of that home crowd for the first time.
Right. So if you're going out this weekend, be sure to pay attention to the new atmosphere. Look at the new look offense. And if we don't see a win, we'll be talking to you next week. Now over to Greg.